skip this intro. Our movie this week that we're going to talk about is called Unknown Number. It's on Netflix right now. It's a documentary, and it's all about cyberbullying. And to be honest, I'm thankful that when I was in high school, these didn't exist because it's a huge problem. When I was a kid, cyberbullying involved ragging on somebody's mom and this. The stuff in this documentary is completely fucking vile. I was impressed. I've said some mean things to people in my life to hurt their feelings, and this goes on to another level. And the fact that it's kids saying this, you'll be impressed with what they say. So at its core, it's a whodunit. You know, is it the catty friend? Is it the ex-boyfriend? Is it the current boyfriend? Who's making this one girl's life so fucking miserable? And I'm not going to ruin anything for you, but when you find out who it is, you're going to be just as pissed as I was. I was like, I had to hit pause. I was just like, motherfucker, like the rage you can see in me trying to find words is what you're going to feel when you watch this. And it's not like, oh, I don't want to watch this because I'm going to feel bad. No. If you're going to sit down with your wife or your girlfriend and watch this, you're going to have a lot to talk about after this. So is it worth a watch? Absolutely. Will it completely rage bait you? Absolutely. And good for the victim girl for being able to forgive? God knows I wouldn't. Watch it. The next movie we have is called Weapons. Hopefully it's still in theaters so you can check it out. It starts off as a slow burn. It's almost like a criminal procedural movie. You'll see something happen. You see it happen again and again from other characters' points of view. With each retelling, it gives you a little more insight as to what's happening and what each character's kind of motivation is. So the whole concept of the movie is one day, a whole classroom of kids just ups and disappears. School day starts, teacher walks in, nobody's there except for one kid. One kid apparently is spared. And immediately everybody in town wants to know what's going on. Who's behind this? What does the kid know that he isn't saying? Does the teacher know something? How about the cheating cop in town? What does he know? Is it Josh Brolin? Because he's in this movie. And the reason I think you should go watch this movie is because there's a very specific moment in this movie. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it gets strange really quick. It goes from Law and Order to, if you remember that Nicolas Cage movie, Longlegs, where it's just like, what the fuck? It gets twisted. It turns from a mystery movie to a horror movie in the matter of like a second. And then later on in the movie, I don't want to spoil anything. I just want you to see, there's a moment that goes from absolute terror to immediate laughter to gore in the stretch of like 30 seconds, and it's great. The movie is so good, I could see why originally there was a bidding war with Jordan Peele, the director, and when he didn't get the chance to make this movie, he fired all his management. It's that good. So if you're looking for something strange, if you're looking for something creepy, if you're looking for something you're going to remember at the end of the day, watch Weapons. So what can $1 get you these days? Not a whole lot. I don't even think you get a Snickers out of a vending machine for $1 anymore. But you know what? Sometimes you're at Goodwill, you can get a DVD for $1 of some old-ass movie you've never even heard. You didn't even know it existed. And that's how we came to Deadly Hero. Turns out, though, that this Nothing movie is actually a pretty big start for some names. It's Treat Williams' first movie. Do you remember Treat Williams from those Substitute sequels that came out in the 90s? I know he's been in better movies, but that's what I remember him from. And Darth Vader himself, James Earl Jones, is in this movie. And he's in this movie as, oh God, I have to look at my phone for a second. He is in this movie as a character named Rabbit Shazam. And as soon as I read that on the back of the box, I was like, I have to do this. I have to watch this. Even the cinematographer in this movie is a guy named Andrei Bartowiak. I'm probably saying his name wrong, and nobody out there but me would probably know who he is, but he made a bunch of like 2000s era DMX movies. That's probably something we should get into in another episode. So right off the bat, this movie has a funky 70s soundtrack. I liked it. And that funky soundtrack leads into James Earl Jones' character going to this off-Broadway play where it's kind of a mixture between a concert, a play. There's lots of weird nudity going around. there's a conductor conducting a band, and that's where he follows the conductor, who's a woman, follows her home, kidnaps her. But after he kidnaps her, the cops kind of just randomly show up. And when he tries to surrender, they shoot him. 2 in, 2 out. DOA right away. That's a quote from one of the cops in the movie. So she knows what she saw. And the cop most certainly knows what he did. But it's all trying to get swept under the rug. Little weird side note, they let the lady go home to her apartment when this is all done. So there's still bullet holes in the wall. There's still blood on the wall. And for whatever reason, she has a Polaroid of him dead on the floor. I don't know if this was evidence or something. Was this common in New York City in the 70s? Another great quote from this movie. I just wanted to read this to you because I had to write this down because I laughed when I heard it. Hey, you know my daughter plays the cello too. The one who got raped? No, the other one. That's a quote from the movie.
That's fucked.
So, of course, the kidnapped lady starts getting a guilty conscience. She wants to go change her statement to the police. But while all this is happening, the guy who was the shooter becomes like some local city hero. So that's where the conflict in the movie really comes. Next thing you know, the cop is getting suspended. He's hiring people to go harass this lady as she walks around. Paranoia is mounting. The violence is mounting. It's getting interesting. Also, why is this kidnapped lady's nips permanently hard in this movie? They are always out. They are always noticeable. Congrats. Now, I don't know what your opinion is on going to see old movies from the 70s or not, but this is actually an interesting enough movie where somebody should remake this. This DVD is actually from a company called Code Red. I don't even think they're around anymore. It was by a guy, the guy who owned it was named Bill Olson. He was called Banana Man. Look it up on YouTube. Rest in peace. Hey, hold on, give me a second. Hey, thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching Quiet Corner TV, Red Hood Movie Reviews. You keep coming back, I'll keep watching, and I'll keep talking. Talk to you later. Yeah,